Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. I have 4 videos of 5 cent. So let's get started. The United States 1979 5 cents coin, commonly known worldwide as the Jefferson nickel, is an important part of American coinage history. It belongs to the long-running Jefferson nickel series, which started in 1938 and continued unchanged in design until 2003. The 1979 nickel carries the proud image of Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd President of the United States, philosopher, statesman, writer of the Declaration of Independence, and one of the most influential founders of America. On the reverse side of the coin appears his majestic home Monticello, a historical building located in Virginia, symbolizing Jefferson's intellect, architecture love, and American heritage. This coin was produced not during wartime, so unlike some older nickels, it does not contain silver. Instead, it is made from a cupronickel alloy, which is durable, strong, and resistant to corrosion. The intention of the United States Mint was to create a coin that would circulate for a long period, remain recognizable, and provide stability for commerce, trade, and daily transactions across the country. Physically, the 1979 5 cents coin weighs 5 grams, has a diameter of approximately 21.2 millimeters, and features a smooth, plain edge without reading. It is round in shape with a solid, strong metallic appearance. The front side of the coin, the obverse, features Jefferson facing left, with inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1979 written clearly. Near the date area, you will also find the mint mark, indicating at which minting facility the coin was produced. There were 3 main mints involved in producing the 1979 nickel. Coins without any mint mark were struck in Philadelphia. These are simply known as 1979 no mint mark nickels. Coins with the letter D were produced at the Denver Mint, while those with the letter S were made at the San Francisco Mint. Interestingly, most S mint coins in 1979 were special proof coins, which were not meant for general circulation but were created specifically for collectors. Proof coins are made using polished dies and specially prepared planchettes, giving them a mirror-like shine and exceptional details. The total number of coins produced was extremely large, hundreds of millions for Philadelphia and Denver combined, which is why most 1979 nickels are not considered rare in normal circulated condition. They are quite common, especially in America, and often still found in daily change. However, condition greatly affects value. Coins that have been heavily used, scratched, worn, or damaged usually hold only face value, meaning they are worth just 5 cents. But coins that are preserved in uncirculated, mint state condition can be worth more. If a 1979 nickel is bright, shiny, and sharp in detail, especially if professionally graded by coin certification companies like PCGS or NGC, its price can increase significantly. Collectors also pay special attention to the 1979 S-proof nickels, especially the 2 different types of S mint marks known as Type 1 and Type 2. Type 1 has a somewhat blurry, filled-looking S, while Type 2 features a sharp, clear, well-defined S. The Type 2 is considered more desirable and carries a higher premium in the coin market, especially in high-grade deep cameo condition. In terms of everyday identification, the 1979 nickel is easy to recognize. The smooth edge confirms it is a 5 cent piece rather than a dime or quarter. The portrait of Jefferson and the Monticello building on the reverse make it iconic and instantly familiar to collectors. Its metal composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel gives it a distinctive silver-gray look, although over time circulated coins may turn dull or slightly dark due to handling and oxidation. Historically, this coin represents a stable economic era of America during the late 1970s. It circulated widely through shops, markets, transportation, banks, and daily exchanges. It witnessed millions of transactions, making it part of everyday life for American citizens of that period. Today, it continues to hold sentimental, historical, and collectible value rather than just monetary worth. For collectors, grading is very important. Coins are judged on sharpness, strike quality, luster, and absence of marks. Grades range from good G, fine F, extremely fine XF, almost uncirculated O, and then various mint state MS levels from MS 60 to MS 70. Coins closer to Mississippi 67, Mississippi 68, or higher are considered extremely valuable because they are rare in perfect preserved condition. Error coins are another area of interest. While not extremely common, some 1979 nickels may show minting errors such as off-center strikes, double die impressions, weak strikes, misaligned dies, or clipped planchettes. Genuine error coins authenticated by experts can be worth far more than normal coins. To summarize value generally, a normally used 1979 nickel is worth its face value. A lightly circulated attractive piece might be worth a little more, perhaps a few cents to $1. A brilliant uncirculated or graded coin can be worth significantly more depending on grade. Proof coins, especially sharp Type 2 proof coins, carry additional collector value. In simple terms, the 1979 U.S. 5-cent coin is a strong historical coin, rich with American heritage, designed beautifully, produced in huge quantity, commonly found, but capable of being valuable if in exceptional condition, proof finish, or containing minting errors. It represents the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, the architectural beauty of Monticello, and a continuous tradition of United States coinage history. Next video. The United States 1989 5-cent coin, widely known as the Jefferson nickel, is an important part of American circulating coinage and belongs to one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. First introduced in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, the Jefferson nickel design continued for decades, including the year 1989, becoming a symbol of American heritage, leadership, and history. The 1989 5-cent coin reflects stability in American currency during the late 1980s era. It was used in everyday transactions across grocery stores, fuel stations, public transport, markets, and banks. Millions of Americans handled this coin daily, making it a silent witness to economic, social, and cultural activities of that time. Unlike earlier wartime nickels that contained silver, 1942-1945, the 1989 nickel does not contain silver. Instead, it is made from a durable cupronickel alloy, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, which gives it strength, long-lasting ability, and a metallic silver-gray appearance. The coin weighs approximately 5 grams, has a diameter of around 21.2 millimeters, and features a smooth plain edge without ridges. Its thickness is about 1.95 millimeters, making it easily recognizable in both touch and sight. The design remains faithful to the original Jefferson nickel created by Felix Schlag, whose artistic talent brought Jefferson's image and Monticello to life on American coinage. On the obverse, front side, of the 1989 nickel is a powerful left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. Around the portrait are important inscriptions representing America's values and identity. The phrase, "In God We Trust," expresses national belief and motto. The word, liberty, represents freedom, democracy, and independence. The year 1989 marks its minting year. Beside the year, you will see the mint mark, indicating the place where the coin was produced. The portrait is bold, detailed, and filled with historical dignity. The reverse back side features Monticello, Jefferson's architectural masterpiece and personal home in Virginia. The building is beautifully engraved, showcasing its dome, pillars, and classical structure. Above the building is the Latin phrase, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, symbolizing unity of states forming one nation. Below the building appears the word, Monticello, followed by the denomination, 5 cents, and at the bottom, United States of America. This combination of design and text reflects national pride, honor, and history. The 1989 Jefferson nickel was struck at multiple U.S. Mint facilities. Coins with no mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, making them simply 1989p, though Philadelphia coins after 1980 sometimes use p. Many nickels still appear without a mark. Coins marked with D were minted in Denver, and those with S were produced in San Francisco, mainly as proof coins for collectors rather than general circulation. Proof coins are specially made using polished dies and highly prepared planchettes, creating a mirror-like shiny background with frosted design elements, giving them a premium stunning look. Millions of 1989 nickels were produced, meaning that in normal, used condition they are not rare. Most circulated coins are worth only their face value of 5 cents. However, condition plays a very important role. Coins that have been scratched, dented, heavily worn, or damaged will only be worth face value. But those that remain clean, sharp, shiny, and nearly new can be worth more, especially if kept safely from wear and preserved properly. Collectors judge condition using professional grading standards. These range from good G, very fine, VF, extremely fine, XF, almost uncirculated, O, and then mint state MS 60 Mega Siemens 70. The higher the grade, the greater the value. Perfect or near perfect coins, especially those graded by professional companies such as PCGS or NGC, can bring impressive prices among collectors, particularly if they have excellent luster, sharp strike, and no major marks. Proof coins from San Francisco, marked with an S, are especially admired. These coins often feature deep cameo contrast, shiny mirror surfaces with frosted raised details. Such coins are collected, stored in special sets, and valued higher than regular circulation coins. Depending on condition, proof coins can range from a few dollars to significantly more for pristine examples. Another interesting feature of the 1989 nickel world is minting errors. Sometimes during production, mistakes occur such as double strikes, off-center strikes, clipped planchettes, weak strikes, or die cracks. Authentic error coins verified by experts can carry far higher value than regular coins. This makes searching through 1989 nickels exciting for coin enthusiasts, treasure hunters, and collectors who dream of finding a rare error piece. Metal composition also plays an important role in identity. The 1989 nickel's durable copper-nickel blend ensures it lasts decades, resisting corrosion and retaining its metallic appeal. Many coins from 1989 still appear in circulation today in the United States, proving its strength and longevity. Historically, this coin represents a peaceful, economically active period of American life. Instead of being rare due to limited mintage, it is appreciated for its cultural connection, long-standing series heritage, and representation of Jefferson's legacy and American democratic spirit. Today, many collectors enjoy adding it to their collections as part of a date set or Jefferson Nickel Collection series. In conclusion, the United States 1989 5-cent coin, Jefferson Nickel, is a historically rich, beautifully designed, durable, widely produced coin with strong symbolic significance. While most are common in everyday condition, uncirculated examples, proof varieties, and rare minting errors can be quite valuable. More than money, it represents American pride, history, architecture, leadership, and a continuing tradition of U.S. coinage. Next video. The United States 1981 5-cent coin, known worldwide as the Jefferson Nickel, is an important part of American coinage history and belongs to one of the longest-running coin series of the United States Mint. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo Nickel, and continued to feature the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, philosopher, writer of the Declaration of Independence, and a symbol of American democracy. The 1981 nickel is a continuation of this proud tradition, representing American history, leadership, and national heritage. This coin circulated during an economically important time in American history, being used daily in shops, markets, transportation, vending machines, banks, and everyday life, meaning millions of people handled it, making it a real living piece of history. The 1981 5-cent coin does not contain silver, because only wartime nickels from 1942 to 1945 contained silver due to World War II metal shortages. Instead, the 1981 nickel is made from a strong and durable cupronickel alloy, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, which gives it a strong metallic silver-gray appearance and excellent durability. The coin weighs 5 grams, has a diameter of approximately 21.2 millimeters, and has a plain smooth edge with no ridges. Its thickness is around 1.95 millimeters. This metal composition makes it resistant to corrosion and suitable for long-term circulation, which is why many 1981 nickels still exist in great condition even today. The design of the 1981 nickel remains based on the original artwork by famous designer Felix Schlag. On the obverse front side of the coin, there is a powerful left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, showing dignity, strength, and leadership. Around the portrait are important inscriptions. The phrase, "In God We Trust," represents America's faith and national motto. The word, "liberty," symbolizes freedom and independence, while the year 1981 marks its minting year. An important detail about the 1981 nickel is that it includes a mint mark beside the date. By 1981, the P mint mark for Philadelphia Mint was being used on nickels. So coins may show P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco. The mint mark is placed to the right of Jefferson's portrait near the date. On the reverse back side of the coin, you will see Jefferson's beautiful historic home Monticello, located in Virginia, engraved with architectural elegance. Above Monticello appears the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, reflecting American unity. Below the building is the word, Monticello, followed by the denomination, 5 cents, and at the bottom, United States of America. This combination of text and design expresses national pride, history, culture, and identity. The 1981 Jefferson nickel was struck at 3 main U.S. Mint locations. Coins marked with P were made at the Philadelphia Mint, D marked coins were struck at the Denver Mint, and coins marked S were produced at the San Francisco Mint, mainly as proof coins for collectors rather than everyday circulation. Proof coins are made using specially polished dies and high-quality planchettes, resulting in mirror-like reflective backgrounds with frosted raised images, making them visually stunning and highly collectible. Millions of coins were produced at each mint, meaning most 1981 nickels are not rare in normal used condition because they were minted in huge numbers. In terms of value, most 1981 nickels in circulated, worn, scratched, or heavily used condition are worth only their face value of 5 cents. However, value increases dramatically with condition and preservation. Coins that are clean, shiny, sharp in detail, and show little or no wear are considered uncirculated or mint state and can be worth more. Professional grading systems classify coins based on quality, using levels such as good G, fine F, very fine VF, extremely fine XF, almost uncirculated O, and then mint state MS 60 mega Siemens 70. The higher the grade, the greater the value. Perfect or near perfect coins in Mississippi 66, Mississippi 67, or higher, especially certified by professional grading services like NGC or PCGS, can be highly valuable and desirable among collectors. San Francisco proof coins 1981S are especially collectible. They usually display deep cameo contrast, meaning frosted images against mirror shiny fields. These proof coins were sold in special sets and stored carefully, so many survive in beautiful condition. Because they were not made for circulation, they normally hold higher collector value depending on quality. Another interesting aspect of the 1981 nickel is the possibility of minting errors. During mass production, mistakes sometimes occur, such as double die strikes, off-center strikes, misaligned dies, clipped planchettes, weak strikes, or die cracks. Genuine and verified error coins can be worth far more than normal coins, sometimes making them significantly valuable depending on rarity and severity of the error. Collectors always keep an eye open for such rarities. From a historical perspective, the 1981 Jefferson nickel represents a peaceful, economically active period in U.S. history. It traveled through daily American life, passing through countless hands, making it not only a piece of metal but a witness to time, events, and history. Even today, 1981 nickels are commonly found in circulation in the United States, proving their durability and importance. In conclusion, the 1981 United States 5 cents coin, Jefferson nickel, is a strong, historically meaningful, beautifully designed and widely produced coin. While most examples are common and worth only face value, coins in exceptional condition, proof coins, and especially error coins can hold significant collectible value. More than its monetary worth, it represents American heritage, Thomas Jefferson's legacy, Monticello's architectural beauty, and the long-standing tradition of U.S. coinage. Next video. The United States 1963 5 cents coin, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, is an important and historically meaningful American coin that represents a strong chapter of United States coinage history. This coin belongs to the legendary Jefferson nickel series, which began in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, principal author of the Declaration of Independence, philosopher, statesman, and a central figure in shaping American democracy. By the year 1963, this coin had already become a familiar part of everyday American life, circulating widely in pockets, wallets, banks, buses, shops, markets, and daily transactions across the United States, silently witnessing millions of human interactions, economic exchanges, and historical moments of early 1960s America. The 1963 5-cent coin does not contain silver. Only wartime nickels from 1942 to 1945 had silver content due to World War II metal shortages, but by 1963, the composition had long returned to the standard durable cupronickel alloy, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This mixture gives the coin a strong, tough metallic structure and a silver-gray color that resists corrosion and damage, allowing coins to survive decades of circulation. The coin weighs approximately 5 grams, has a diameter of around 21.2 millimeters, a thickness near 1.95 millimeters, and features a plain smooth edge, not a reeded one. These physical features make the Jefferson nickel instantly recognizable. The design of the 1963 nickel follows the original artistry of Felix Schlag, who created a powerful and dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson for the obverse front side of the coin. Jefferson is shown facing left, with a calm but strong expression symbolizing leadership, intelligence, and dedication to freedom. Surrounding his portrait are important inscriptions. The phrase, "In God We Trust," represents the American national motto and symbolizes faith. The word, "liberty," represents freedom and independence, principles Jefferson himself deeply believed in. The year 1963 is clearly visible, indicating the year of minting. To the right side near the date is also the mint mark, which shows where the coin was produced. Two major mint facilities produced 1963 nickels, Philadelphia and Denver. Coins with no mint mark were minted in Philadelphia, while coins with a D mint mark were minted at the Denver Mint. There was no S circulation mint nickel that year, since San Francisco had suspended regular nickel production. On the reverse back side of the 1963 nickel is the beautifully engraved image of Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's famous home in Virginia. This mansion is an architectural masterpiece designed by Jefferson himself, reflecting elegance, culture, intelligence, and creativity. Above Monticello appears the famous Latin motto, E pluribus unum, which means, out of many, one, symbolizing unity and the coming together of many states to form one nation. Beneath the building appears the word, Monticello, then the denomination, 5 cents, and finally, United States of America, at the bottom, proudly declaring national identity. The engraving on 1963 nickels is detailed and refined, especially in well-preserved examples. The 1963 Jefferson nickel was produced in extremely large quantities. Tens and hundreds of millions of coins were struck, meaning it was widely available for circulation and is generally not considered rare in ordinary worn condition. Because of the high mintage, most 1963 nickels found today are common, especially those that have circulated heavily, showing wear, scratches, dullness, or loss of details. Such coins usually hold only their face value of 5 cents in the United States. However, condition plays a highly important role in value. Coins that were carefully preserved, not circulated much, and still retain sharp design details, strong luster, and clean surfaces are considered uncirculated or mint state coins. These coins can be worth more, especially when graded by professional grading services such as NGC or PCGS. Coin grading uses levels such as good G, fine F, very fine VF, extremely fine XF, almost uncirculated O, and then mint state grades MS60 to MS70. Higher grades indicate better preservation and greater collector value. The most valuable 1963 nickels are extremely high-grade mint state coins with perfect or near-perfect surfaces. Another special category includes proof coins, but 1963 proof nickels were produced as part of special mint sets by the Philadelphia Mint and are beautifully struck with mirror-like fields and frosted details. These proof coins were never meant for circulation and were sold directly to collectors. They carry higher aesthetic appeal and can be worth more depending on their condition, especially deep cameo examples. Minting errors are also a fascinating part of 1963 nickel collecting. Sometimes during production, mistakes occurred such as double die strikes, off-center strikes, die cracks, weak strikes, or clipped planchettes. Genuine error coins authenticated by experts can become significantly valuable and highly desirable among coin collectors. These coins are rare and must be verified, but they add excitement to treasure hunting for old nickels. Historically, the 1963 nickel comes from an important time in U.S. history, just before major cultural and political changes in America. It represents a stable pre-modern era of American life, used in everything from candy machines to transportation to commerce. Many of these coins traveled across states, cities, and countless hands, becoming miniature time travelers carrying memories of the early 1960s. In summary, the 1963 United States 5-cent coin, Jefferson nickel, is a strong, historically meaningful, beautifully designed and widely produced American coin. While most examples are common in circulated condition and worth only face value, coins in excellent mint state condition, proof versions, and rare mint error examples can hold strong collector value. Beyond its price, it stands as a symbol of Thomas Jefferson's legacy, Monticello's architectural beauty, American unity, national pride, and a long-lasting chapter of United States coinage history. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.